Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive deep into the no rate limit vulnerability, its potential impact, and how to demonstrate it in the context of a theoretical United Nations, UN, bug bounty proof of concept, POC. I'll provide a detailed explanation, code examples, and considerations for responsible disclosure. Disclaimer *: this information is for educational purposes only. Do not attempt to exploit vulnerabilities on any system without explicit permission. Unauthorized access is illegal and unethical. Always adhere to ethical hacking principles and responsible disclosure practices. Understanding the no rate limit vulnerability. Definition *: a no rate limit, or missing rate limiting, vulnerability occurs when an application or API does not implement sufficient controls to limit the number of requests a user can make within a specific time frame. This allows malicious actors to perform actions repeatedly, potentially leading to various attacks. Why it's important: rate limiting is a crucial security mechanism that protects against automated abuse. Without it, attackers can brute force attacks, repeatedly try different passwords or pins to gain unauthorized access to accounts. Denial of service, DOS, attacks flood the server with requests, overwhelming it and making it unavailable to legitimate users. Spamming, send a large number of unwanted messages, example emails, SMS, through the application. API abuse, make excessive calls to an API, potentially exhausting resources or exceeding usage limits, leading to financial costs or service disruption. Data scraping, rapidly collect data from the application or website, potentially violating terms of service or infringing on intellectual property. Vulnerability exploitation amplification, in some cases, a missing rate limit can amplify the impact of other vulnerabilities. For instance, if there's a vulnerability that allows a small amount of damage with each request, an attacker can repeatedly trigger it to cause significant harm. Common areas affected login/authentication brute forcing credentials. Password reset sending multiple password reset requests to disrupt users. Form submission spamming forms, creating duplicate accounts. API endpoints abusing API resources. Search functionality flooding search queries to exhaust resources. File uploads repeatedly uploading files, potentially leading to storage issues. 2. United Nations, UN, bug bounty, a hypothetical scenario. Let's imagine the UN has a bug bounty program. This is a hypothetical situation used to illustrate the vulnerability. Consider these possible, example scenarios. UN Human Rights Portal a portal where individuals can submit human rights violation reports. UN Job Application Portal an online system for applying for UN jobs. UN Research Database API an API that allows researchers to access UN data. UN Subscription Service a service that lets users subscribe to UN news and reports. 3. Proof of concept, POC, development. We'll focus on one of these hypothetical scenarios, and I'll provide code examples, primarily in Python, to demonstrate how you might test for and exploit a no-rate limit vulnerability. Keep in mind that these examples are simplified and for educational purposes. Scenario UN Human Rights Portal, password reset. Let's say the UN Human Rights Portal has a password reset feature. A user enters their email address, and a password reset link is sent to that email. A vulnerability exists if an attacker can repeatedly request password reset emails for a target user's account without any limitations. POC steps *. 1. Identify the password reset endpoint *. Use your browser's developer tools, network tab, to observe the network requests when you request a password reset. You'll need to find the URL of the endpoint that handles the password reset request, example /password/reset. You also need to understand the request method, post, get, etc., and any required parameters, example email address. 2. Analyze the request *. Examine the request body or query parameters to identify how the email address is being sent. 3. Write a script to automate requests *. Use a scripting language like Python to automate sending multiple password reset requests. 4. Execute the script *. Run the script to send a flood of password reset requests. 5. Verify the results *. Check the target user's email inbox. If password reset emails are arriving rapidly without any delays or restrictions, it confirms the no rate limit vulnerability. Python code example, illustrative. Explanation of the code *. Requests library *. The requests library is used to send HTTP requests. Install it using pip install requests. Target _email *. Replace this with the actual email address you want to target, remember ethical considerations. Password _reset URL *. Replace this with the actual URL of the password reset endpoint. You get this from examining the network traffic in your browser's developer tools. Number _requests * sets the number of password reset requests to send. Data * This dictionary contains the data to be sent in the request body. In this example, it's a JSON payload with the email parameter. Adjust this if the email is sent as form data, use data equals in requests.post. Headers * sets the HTTP headers. In this example, it sets the content type to application/JSON, indicating that the data is in JSON format. For loop * the loop sends the password reset request multiple times. Requests.post * sends a post request to the password reset endpoint. You might need to use requests.get, or another method if the endpoint uses a different method. Response.status _code * the HTTP status code of the response, example 200 OK, 400 bad request, 500 internal server error. Response.text * the content of the response. This can be useful for debugging. Time.sleep * adds a short delay between requests. This is important for two reasons. To avoid overwhelming the server * sending requests too quickly can cause the server to crash. To simulate a real attack * attackers often use delays to avoid detection. Error handling * the try, except block handles potential network errors. 4. Testing and validation. 1. Initial testing, controlled start with a small number of requests and a significant delay, example 1 second. Monitor the target email address to see if the requests are being sent successfully. 2. Increase the request rate * gradually increase the number of requests and decrease the delay. Observe the server's behavior. Look for signs of rate limiting, example error messages, delays, blocked requests. 3. Multiple IP addresses, advanced in a real-world attack, an attacker might use multiple IP addresses to bypass rate limiting based on IP address. You can simulate this using proxies or VPNs, but remember ethical considerations and legal implications. 4. Alternative request methods * experiment with different HTTP methods, GET, post, and data formats, JSON, form data. Sometimes, rate limiting is only applied to certain methods or formats. Reporting the vulnerability, responsible disclosure. If you confirm the no rate limit vulnerability, you must report it responsibly to the organization, in this case, hypothetically, the UN. Follow these steps. 1. Contact the security team *, find the appropriate contact information for the UN security team or bug bounty program. Look for a security@example.com email address, a security contact form, or a bug bounty platform. 2. Prepare a detailed report *. Your report should include vulnerability title * no rate limit on password reset functionality. Severity * example high, medium, justify your assessment based on the potential impact. Description * a clear and concise explanation of the vulnerability. Steps to reproduce, POC detailed instructions on how to reproduce the vulnerability, including the exact URLs, request parameters, and code snippets, redacted to remove sensitive information. Explain the expected behavior, without rate limiting, and the actual behavior. Impact * explain the potential impact of the vulnerability. In this case, it could lead to user frustration, account lockout, and potentially be a step in a credential stuffing attack. Remediation recommendations * suggest possible solutions, see below. 3. Redact sensitive information * remove any personally identifiable information, PII, or other sensitive data from your report. Do not include actual account credentials or other confidential information. 4. Follow the bug bounty program rules * if the UN has a bug bounty program, carefully review and follow its rules and guidelines. 5. Give the organization time to fix the vulnerability * allow a reasonable amount of time for the organization to fix the vulnerability before disclosing it publicly, if you are permitted to disclose it at all. This is typically 90 days or more. 6. Coordinate disclosure * if you plan to disclose the vulnerability publicly, coordinate with the organization to ensure that they have had sufficient time to fix it. 6. Remediation recommendations. Here are some common ways to fix a no rate limit vulnerability. 1. Implement rate limiting * use a rate limiting mechanism to limit the number of requests a user can make within a specific time frame. IP-based rate limiting * limit the number of requests from a specific IP address. This is a basic form of rate limiting, but it can be bypassed using proxies. User-based rate limiting * limit the number of requests for a specific user account. This is more effective than IP-based rate limiting because it is harder to bypass. This usually requires authenticating the user first. API key-based rate limiting * if you are rate limiting an API, you can limit the number of requests associated with a specific API key. Sliding window rate limiting * a more sophisticated approach that tracks requests over a sliding time window, providing more accurate rate limiting. This is generally more effective than fixed window rate limiting. 2. CAPTCHA * implement a CAPTCHA, completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart, to prevent automated bots from making requests. However, CAPTCHAs can be annoying for legitimate users. 3. Account lockout * temporarily lock accounts after a certain number of failed login attempts or password reset requests. 4. Throttling * introduce delays between requests to slow down attackers. 5. Web application firewall, WAF use a WAF to detect and block malicious requests. 6. Monitoring and alerting * monitor your application for suspicious activity and set up alerts to notify you of potential attacks. Code example, basic rate limiting, Python, illustrative. This is a very basic example and should not be used in production without proper security review and adaptation. 7. Considerations for UN systems, hypothetical. If we're considering UN systems, the following are especially important. Multilingual support. Rate limiting messages and CAPTCHAs should be available in multiple languages. Accessibility. CAPTCHAs should be accessible to users with disabilities. Data privacy. The rate limiting mechanism should not collect or store any sensitive user data. International laws and regulations. Comply with all relevant international laws and regulations regarding data privacy and security. Impact assessment. Carefully assess the potential impact of rate limiting on legitimate users, especially in areas where timely access to information or services is critical. 8. Ethical hacking and responsible disclosure, the most important aspects. Obtain explicit permission. Never test for vulnerabilities without explicit permission from the owner of the system. This is crucial. Unauthorized testing is illegal and unethical. Scope and boundaries. Clearly define the scope of your testing and stay within those boundaries. Minimize impact. Take steps to minimize the impact of your testing on the system and its users. Avoid causing any disruption or data loss. Confidentiality. Keep any information you discover confidential until the vulnerability has been fixed and you have permission to disclose it. Transparency. Be transparent with the organization about your findings and your intentions. Good faith. Act in good faith and with the intention of helping the organization improve its security. Avoid exploitation. Do not exploit the vulnerability for your own personal gain. This includes accessing unauthorized data or disrupting services. 9. Common mistakes in POC development. Using real credentials. Never use real credentials, usernames, passwords, API keys, in your POC. Use test accounts or dummy data. Overwhelming the system. Avoid sending too many requests, which could cause the system to crash or become unavailable. Start small and gradually increase the request rate. Failing to document. Properly document your POC, including the steps you took, the results you observed, and the potential impact of the vulnerability. Ignoring ethical considerations. Always prioritize ethical considerations and responsible disclosure practices. Conclusion. The no rate limit vulnerability can have serious consequences, enabling various attacks. By understanding the vulnerability, learning how to test for it responsibly, and following ethical hacking principles, you can help organizations improve their security posture. Remember that ethical hacking is a powerful tool, but it must be used responsibly and with the permission of the system owner. Always prioritize responsible disclosure and work in good faith to help organizations fix vulnerabilities.